Hello, friends. Pastor Cindy here, simply wanting to invite you to join us for our Lenten journey at Colonial Park, United Church of Christ, where no matter who you are or where you are on life's journey, you are welcome here. I'm actually coming to you from my home. Just wanted to take a minute to invite you personally to some upcoming activities and events, including tomorrow's Ash Wednesday service. We will be having service at 7 o'clock on Wednesday, February 22nd. 7 o'clock in our fellowship hall. There will be different stations for you to do. It's a very wonderful meditative time to begin your Lenten journey. If you're not able to make the Ash Wednesday service and receive your ashes on your forehead or your hand in that way, we are offering drive-by or ashes to go on Wednesday as well from 4:30 to 6:30 out in front of the church. Hopefully the weather will cooperate with us and you will see myself or Pastor Scott out in front of the church and being able to bless you in a special way on the sacred day. That being said, I hope everybody was able to enjoy Fat Tuesday, Mardi Gras, or be able to have Fastnacht today. Come to think of it, I didn't have Fastnacht today. Anyway, just wanted to also let you know that this coming Sunday then will be the first Sunday in Lent, and as such, we will have communion this Sunday. So that will be in place of having it the first Sunday of March. So it will be this weekend. We will have communion in our morning worship service and invite you to be a part of that as well. As part of that time, our Lenten series in the morning is coming from this material called Seeking, Honest Questions for Deeper Faith. And we have a Lenten devotional that goes with that. There's also in our church narthex some children's bulletins, but as I mentioned on Sunday, it is not just for kids. So we have some of these materials if you'd like to continue to journey through the season seeking, and that seems like something to ask questions in a time of reflection with art and poetry and so forth. That might be something that you're interested in. If you're sort of more of a traditional Lenten study person, you might take a look at, we have this devotional as well in the narthex. It's called Trust in the Lord, Lenten Path for Families. And in it are some really great exercises for individuals, for families, for people to do together with their kids, with their friends, their siblings. But there's some opportunities not only to dive deeper in their faith, but also to see how that might impact their everyday actions. Also in the narthex, we have some coloring pages if you'd like to do that. It was also part of my pastoral Lenten letter. If you need to see that, take a look at the links in this email and hopefully you can see the Lenten letter. Also in this email, you can see the link for the Ash Wednesday service. So if you're kind of on the fence about whether or not to come and you kind of need to see what's going to happen, it will not be live streamed, so you won't be following along in that sense. But if you'd like to take a look at the bulletin ahead of time or even after the fact, feel free to click on the link below. Finally then, just another devotional opportunity in our Bible study and in our 5 o'clock service, our charging station worship. We're going to be using and drawing from this book, Lent in Plain Sight. It is a devotional, daily devotional book if you care to read it, but we are going to be drawing from a study series that goes with that and Bible study, and each week introducing a particular object. So last week we started Bible study and introduced dust for Ash Wednesday. This coming week we will be talking about bread and moving forward so forth, so that we will finish up just before Holy Week. March is full of a lot of things. I want to highlight a couple. Again, they're in the email, but please take note that we want to invite you to the Open and Affirming with Winter Gathering. The ONA Coalition for the conference is having their winter gathering at our church. And so we invite you on March 4th to be a part of that. Registration information should be in the body of the email that's accompanying this video. Also, there is uh, on March 5th, then, is Women's Sunday, and Reverend Fran Whitehurst will be bringing our message, but we invite you to come and participate in that. On March the 11th, our seminary intern, Rachel Compton Monell, will be leading us in a workshop. Rachel is inviting us to Visions of Justice and is inviting us to take a look through some spiritual practices of ways in which we don't just do justice activities, but incorporate justice into our everyday life and as a way of life. And so I invite you to sign up for his workshop. He would like to know how many people to plan for lunch, because he's going to provide lunch for us as well. On March the 19th, we will be having Pastor Scott will be leading a workshop. This is in the Lenten theme, and we will be having a resurrection garden workshop. And earlier I called it tomb art, and that didn't go over so well. So, but join us again. We're going to need you to sign up for it so we know how many supplies to have on hand. But look for it in more of a description either in this email or in our March newsletter so that you can hear more about that. So lots going on in Lent. Didn't even mention Holy Week, but we hope that we will see you on this Lenten journey as we all are seeking, searching, trying to go deeper in our faith in the coming weeks. We know that those 6 weeks can feel long, so we hope that you will do it together, do it with us. That being said, one last thing. We have an opportunity, instead of, say, our midweek soup suppers that we've had in the past, we will be having prayer triplets or prayer triads, prayer share triads. And we have a few people in our church have put together a workbook kind of thing, Encountering the Unexpected Jesus. And we hope that you will sign up for those times to be able to get together with 2 or 3 other people so that it's a small group. We do need you to sign up so that we know how to formulate those groups, because we want to orient it around, people who want to meet in person, or people who want to meet in the daytime, or people who want to meet online, or people who want to meet in the evening, so that we can coordinate some of that and make sure you have all of those materials and details. We need you to sign up for that by this Sunday, the 26th, because we're hoping to have our kickoff meeting on March the 5th. So all of that being said, again, I hope that you will join us as we journey together. And then hopefully I will see you, if not tomorrow night, sometime during the Lenten season, and for sure, hopefully on Easter Sunday, as we celebrate together. God bless you. May you continue to seek out God and love in all things.